Getting ready to start the adventure of the weekend. Just got off work a little bit ago and heading out of town. I had to stop and pick up a couple things, but we'll be heading to that campsite and do a little truck camping tonight. So sit back, grab a tasty beverage of your choice, and join me. Enjoy the drive. We'll see you folks in a bit. Hey folks, so I'm here at the campsite. As you can see, very pretty site here at Deer Creek Lake Campground. It's a reservoir, and we might take a drive over and take a look at the dam tomorrow before we take off. I'm just staying one night, but yeah, it's a little after 5 o'clock, almost 6 o'clock in the evening. Had a nice drive in, a little bit of traffic on the way here. Hit city traffic, you gotta love that. But anyway, I'll be making some dinner here soon. I got a good steak that I can't wait to throw on that fire. We'll check in back with you here in a little bit. got my fire going and let that burn down a little bit before I throw this steak on. Been looking forward to it all week. Wife went out of town visiting some friends and family down in Texas, which is not close to here, as I'm in central Ohio. But she'll be back after the weekend. But anyway, before she left, she got me a great looking ribeye. I've been thinking about that thing all day. It's tough being at work 8 hours and, sitting there and thinking about it. Stomach starts rumbling a little bit. But finally I got here, and then I'm going to throw that thing on that grill. And I tell you what, I'm going to be pretty excited about that. But anyway, I'm glad y'all could join me on this adventure. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. We'll cook up that steak. Now that is gonna be good. Look at that. Oh, juices. Oh, I'm telling you, looking good. And just in time, because I'm hungry. And hungry guys gotta eat. But anyway, comment below if any of y'all done carnivore. I've been on it for about a week. I don't mind it. Like I said, lost a couple pounds. I eat meat, so it ain't really that hard. Meat, eggs. Man, that's a fine ribeye. Look at that. Cuts so easy, like butter. But anyway, it is getting very chilly out here. I'm not gonna lie. But it's still early spring here in Ohio. And we've had a few days where it's gotten pretty warm. And I think we got a little bit of that fool's early summer, we like to call it. But yeah, gonna be chilly tonight, but it should be good sleeping weather for the back of the truck. Like I said, maiden voyage in this truck. I had an old setup in my old 2010 F-150. When I bought it, I never dreamed in a million years that I'd be sleeping in the back of it. I thought that seemed kind of crazy. Growing up, my parents had a camper, a little pop-up, and we'd go fishing, take the camper up on Lake Huron to Canada, and go fishing for a week or so and stay in the pop-up. And I've stayed in tents. Dad and I used to go tent camping all the time, go fishing. And that's what I thought you did. I thought, you either got to have a camper or you tent camp. I've even camped on boats, which is pretty cool, staying overnight on a boat. A few years ago, after I bought that truck, and I had my 2010, goodness, I probably in that truck for about 10 years. And a few years ago, I just decided one day, I'd been watching YouTube videos of these guys going on these camping trips and just sleeping in the back of their truck. And I thought, I'm going to try that. You know what? So I found myself a topper, $50 off Craigslist. I drove to Wheeling, West Virginia to go pick the thing up and threw it on the back of the truck and threw an air mattress in there, and away I went. And I tell you what, it was the worst setup you could possibly think of, but I had a blast. I thought it was like the most fun weekend I think I had ever had. Like camping, especially camping by yourself. Because camping by yourself, sometimes you'd think it isn't as fun as it should be. But no, I kind of liked it. I liked the peacefulness. I liked going at my own pace. Don't get me wrong. Going camping with my wife, going camping with friends, going camping with family, it's fun. Sometimes it's nice to just be out alone. So I took that truck all over the place. It didn't matter. I'd stay in it. I think the coldest I ever was a trip I made. I went to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I followed Lake Superior all the way around up to Grand Marais in Minnesota, right at the Canadian border, and came back in late November. I didn't realize that all the camping spots that would normally be open, they close basically right after Halloween. That was interesting. So it was a lot of fun, though. I stayed in some parking lots, stayed at a Cabela's or two, but I tell you, I would do it all over again. 7 degrees waking up in the morning in the truck. Most people think I was nuts for doing that, but I kind of fell in love with it. You know what I mean? So here just recently, in the last year, I got rid of my old truck. It was getting pretty rusty. It was F-150s from that era. You know, the rocker panels. Mine were completely gone. It was just starting to have some problems. And so instead of letting the thing nickel and dime me to death, plus it was well over 200,000 miles, I decided to trade her in. Got myself my current 2018. I'm not a new truck guy. I'll always buy used. I'm not fancy. But anyway, at that time, I had also just gotten married. I had just started a new job. And that's been a year. So I didn't truck camp at all last summer. I didn't truck camp at all over the winter. Finally, out truck camping. And I'm going to try and make it as much as I possibly can. And to keep myself honest, I've started this YouTube channel because it gives me a reason to get out and do it. I mean, I always think about it. I always want to do it. If I don't have a reason to do it, I always find a reason not to. So here's my reason to do it. And if you follow along and come with me on these adventures, I'd be happy to have the company. I tell you, it feels a little weird talking to my phone or talking to a GoPro or talking to a camera, especially in a paid like state park camp like I'm at now, because people just been, you know, riding their little scooters by and riding by on bicycles and in golf carts and just giving me weird looks. But I've been used to getting weird looks my whole life. So anyway, I'm going to finish the steak before it gets cold. And then we'll hop in the truck and we'll talk some more. Thanks for sticking with me. If you've watched this far into the video, thank you very much. Because sometimes I get long-winded. I know I do. But anyway, here we are in the truck camper. Kind of cozy. I barely have cell service. And I was trying to send my wife a couple pictures and it keeps failing. So, that's the way that usually goes. But anyway, thank you for sticking with me. If you like this sort of thing, if you don't mind, like, subscribe to my channel. If you like these videos. Somebody's racing. You hear that? Say the campground was just getting so quiet. It was nice. But there's always that guy. But anyway, you like this sort of thing. Like I said, check back. I enjoy you following along with this. And I tell you what, for the next video, I'll probably do a little bit of a truck camper tour. You're going to see this thing kind of evolve. Because to be honest, I've already got a bed rug for it. The bed platform is in the process of being built. I framed it out. I got the top on it and everything, and I ran out of time to put, I've got paneling to put on the sides to enclose it, make it storage, top lifts. You know, it's a pretty nice design. Can't take credit for it. I might have borrowed it from another YouTuber. I've gotten a lot of really good ideas from other YouTubers on how to build out things. But anyway, you'll probably realize as soon as you see this who I ripped it off of. But anyway, I'm going to do that. I'm going to install the bed rug. And also, I would like to go ahead and carpet the inside of this shell. It's a Lear shell. And the one I had on my old pickup was carpeted. I found this one used in Pennsylvania, drove there to get it, and got a really, really good deal on it. I like that it's a mid-rise because I can make my bed platform a little taller and still be able to sit up. I'm not a very tall guy. I'm only about 5'7". But I tell you, when you got old man knees like I do, and your weight doesn't really help things, that little bit of extra not having to get up from basically squatting is kind of nice. Not gonna lie. It helps out a lot. But the only thing I don't like about this topper is, like I said, it's not lined. I feel like it would stay a little warmer, and also I just like the look of the carpeted. So that may be a project coming up down the road as well. So if you like that sort of thing and you're into that, I'll go ahead and I'll have a video based more on that and give you the how I did things and what you can do as well if you want to get started doing this. I think I'm going to crack open my iPad, read a little bit of a book for a little while, maybe the good word, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning, folks. Got everything packed up. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Slept pretty good in the old back of the truck. Wasn't a bad night. There was some loud moments. There were some people pulling through pretty early, which was kind of weird. But anyway, overall, a nice night. One thing I did forget, though, and it's a very important thing. I woke up this morning. I went to get my old Coleman stove out. I was going to make myself some coffee. I brought absolutely everything I needed except propane. I have several full propane bottles, the little bottles, sitting around in my storage unit. Got a couple in my garage and didn't bring any of them. So probably gonna have to hit a gas station for coffee, and well, that ain't no good. But we'll make some better coffee when I get home, because I will drink coffee all day. I'm one of those people. But anyway, let's go find that dam I've been hearing about. Take a look at the reservoir and maybe put the drone in the air. If it's looking a little calmer this morning. Last night I wanted to get a couple of drone shots of the campground and everything, but it was pretty windy, and it didn't settle down until sun was going down. It was close to dark anyway, so I thought, wow, at this point it's not really worth it. But yeah, we'll see if we can do that, find a good spot, and we'll get back with you here in a bit. Talk to you later. We're here driving into the dam area. I'll show you around. We got one of the workers here cleaning things up. It is a nice area, but man, it is chilly out this morning. And not only is it chilly, but it is getting ready to rain. And that's no good. I think the guys over there fishing are kind of seeing that. So it looks like we got a party setting up under one of the shelter houses. So, graduation party or something. It's about that time of year. All right. Get out down here and show you. The rapids coming off of the little stream here where the creek continues. So, man, I wish I would have brought my fishing pole. But yeah, very pretty for Ohio. You can see the dam up there and fella fishing. There's the Chevy Trailblazer with its power steering motor whining. Oh, that's typical. Need some fluid in that thing. But yeah, as you can see, got a nice little area. There's the old dirty truck. Said Trailblazer. But yeah, I'm gonna hop in. I've just felt a big raindrop before I get soaked, because I have a feeling that sky's about to break open. All right, I'll be back with you here in a minute, folks. Well, folks, just want to let you know, I did make it home and did get that coffee. Good stuff. Cheers. Nothing better than hot, good coffee. But thanks for joining me on this adventure. And subscribe if you like my content, and be looking forward to more. Smash that notification bell. And you can get notifications for when I upload my next video and going forward. Thanks a lot. Hope y'all have a great day.